All right, so blessings. So this movie right here is called Tom and Jerry the movie, which was released in the early 90s, and was a specific element slash component that I wanted to cover, a particular scenery, as of that matter, that I found quite remarkable. All right, and as you know, for those of you that have been watching my channel slash would have watched a few videos of mine, I've expressed numerous times that in these movies that they occultly and subliminally perpetuate certain messages to subconsciously program us as such, to subjugate us, to make us take heed to the message that's being perpetuated by the powers that be. All right, and in this particular scene right here is gonna expose how this cartoon right here, Tom and Jerry, it's promoting the idea of idolizing, reverencing, and worshiping money. All right. And this is something that many people may not understand or may not comprehend and will be unwilling to comprehend because they just perceive it to be a case of is a cartoon, so it must be very innocent. All right. So they don't understand that it has certain spiritual meanings behind it. But for those of us that are in the know and those of us seeking knowledge, truth, and understanding will understand as to what is really going on here. Why? Because a lot of us, or some of us, should I say, because it's always a remnant, yeah, a remnant of us are three dimensional thinkers. A lot of us, or some of us, sorry, think outside the box, and some of us have a very good understanding as to what's going on. Because why? Because we meditate, we assess, and we just take a back step and observe everything that's going on around us. Okay, and we understand the world for what it is. We understand that the world is a stage. We understand that people are actors, people are followers, people are sheeps, people are despisers of the truth, people are despisers of wisdom. All right, and this is why it makes it such a privilege where a minority of people can comprehend what's really going on and what's really being perpetuated. All right, so this right here, this scenery right here is gonna paint a very good picture as to what goes on in the entertainment world and why many of these so-called celebrities idolize and worship money. Okay, because what is very apparent and what many people don't understand is that many of these so-called celebrities worship money. They worship it as their idol, they worship it as their power or their god. All right, to the point where a lot of them would have sold their souls just for the sole purpose of having more money. All right, and when you read Matthew chapter 16 verse 26, it says, for what is a man profited if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? All right, so that's the scriptures right here speaking on the fact that there are many individuals out there that'll be willing to sell their souls just for a bit of dosh, a bit of cash, a bit of piece of paper that has no meaning or no true inherited value. Okay, so it's important to understand that we must be awakened spiritually and that we must be spiritually cleansed, and we must put that spiritual water upon ourselves. Okay, renewing our minds and coming into the realization that we can't do anything but put the Most High Yahweh above everything and anything. Okay, so I'm gonna play the video and let's see what unfolds here.
It's poor, penniless, bankrupt. No more money. We've got to have money.
Money is such a beautiful word.
I know.
It soars in my mind like a beautiful bird.
I know.
Better than that, it makes me feel like an aristocrat. That's where it's at. Money is such a beautiful word.
Quite so.
Money is such a wonderful thing.
Ah, yes.
I find that I use it for everything.
No less.
Money is power. If it were food, it's a dish I'd devour every hour. Money
yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Money's my passion, always in fashion. Stashing cash, cream in the cream, that is my
Money's a glorious thing. When I see lots of it, I want to stand up and sing.
Money's my favorite, that's why I crave it. Being a rich, wicked old witch. What should I say?
Money's the love of my life. The only true love of my life.
So notice that Lick Boot here. Lick Boot. This man here goes by the name Lick Boot, says that money's the love of my life and it's the only love of my life. Alright? And that's exactly the mindset that many people on earth have adopted. Alright? That's why you get this phrase of, oh, chase that bag, chase this, chase that. It's all about putting money on a pedestal and really worshipping and idolizing money. As if it's a true power in itself. Okay? So, and the ultimate goal is just to steer you away from the Most High Yahweh. Because it's all about worshipping objects and worshipping dumb idols over the actual creator himself.
Money for me is all that there is.
It is. It is.
So money is all that there is. Okay? There's nothing else that's more important than money. Okay? So understand the message that's being perpetuated. Okay? This is subconscious / occult programming. Okay? And people might turn around and say, oh, it's a cartoon, it's innocent, and this, that, and the third. But understand that they use these methods such as putting them in cartoon because people perceive them to be innocent because they are quote unquote cartoons. So many people will completely miss the message. All right. But for those of us that are in the know, those of us that have the true knowledge and understanding, those of us that have spirit of discernment can see right through what's going on. That we can see right through the bullshit and we can actually come to the correct conclusion as to what is going on in a manner that is happening. All right. The evaluation and the conclusion that we conclude ourselves to is nothing but 100% truthful and correct. Okay. But many people that are very stupid will try and make it seem like you're crazy and they don't know what you're talking about. Okay. But understand that they're stupid and they're not spiritually discerned. Okay. So they use movies, they use cartoons to perpetuate their madness. Okay.
I spend it so well, I'm the best in the biz.
A whiz. A whiz.
Money and I, we are as happy as apple and pie. Haven't you heard? Money is such a beautiful word. Money, they say, is as evil as Satan and probably worse.
'Tis.
A dreadful and wonderful curse.
'Tis.
A pleasure to have in my purse.
It is. It is.
Money is the
most beautiful word.
Alright, so that's practically the end of the video, but you know, just thought I'll just share this and break it down and make people understand as to what's going on, as to the subliminal / subconscious programming that's evidently going on, and what they're trying to teach young kids, or what not only have they been trying to teach young kids, what they have been teaching young kids, okay, with regards to idolatry, with regards to indoctrination, or whatever have you. All right. So it's important that we stay vigilant and diligent and do our research diligently and sincerely and come to correct understandings and have very good understanding and awareness around us. All right. So many demons in angel clothing. All right. And these are one of the very many examples as to what's going on with regards to the subliminal programming that's being perpetuated. All right. So make sure you're on your P's and Q's and look out for these signs. All right. Because they're everywhere. So if you got kids, if you got people that have kids or whatever have you, just understand that cartoons are being used as a pawn to try and brainwash and rewire the hard wirings of young children. All right. And the masses at large. But anyways, catch you on the flip.